Good evening, my fellow looters. Tonight we're going to be playing The Stone of Madness. This is currently free on Epic Games. We're going to do about an hour, so let's check it out. The selected game modes: Despair, Stone of Madness, or Story. Balanced, harder, less forgiving. Let's do balance, because I feel like this is going to be the most played version. And then if we do well, if we're going to stream it, we might come back to do despair mode. But for the 1 hour test, let's just do the middle one.
It is the year of our Lord, 1799. I write these lines from a lost monastery in the Pyrenees, whose name and existence few know. Although I came here as a guest, I am now a prisoner. Monastic life goes on with apparent normality behind these walls. But know this: serious events are being concealed. Long ago, an order of His Majesty directed that a part of this monastery be dedicated to the care of the insane and the sick. Madness and despair, conveniently kept away from civilization's sight. But there is something else, something darker. Luckily, I am not alone. A group of companions and I are planning our escape. Behind the walls of our cell, we have discovered a hidden room, from which we are in preparations for a desperate escape. We must confront violence, corruption, and our own fears. I am Father Alfredo Martin, and I have been locked up for trying to expose the corruption in this place. Thus begins our tale. May God have mercy on our souls, or whatever is left of them.
Okay. Definitely living up to its title so far. Move it, woman. This will teach you not to hit and bite. You damn savage. Arg, let me go. For pity's sake. I swear to you, I do not have what you seek. If you take me there, they'll hurt me. Let me go. Our orders are clear, and you've caused enough trouble. Always crying wolf. How many times have we had to come to your cell with your screaming your head off to find out nothing was getting on? I understand your doubts, Father Alfredo. This woman has stolen a stone of great value for the one I serve. You're a reputable investigator. You can help me recover it. That's enough. Let's go. It's strange for the guards to take an inmate away in such a rush, and violently. Even more so doing it in secret. I have heard that some patients have disappeared over the last few weeks. This time is true. They want to hurt me. They are looking for the something I don't have. They take me at night when you're not watching. Alright, so I'm curious. Okay, so you can use controller or keyboard or mouse to move, and R2 to sprint. When the guards and other people at the monastery will detect is determined by their cone of vision. If you aren't committing any offense, such as rummaging through other people's boxes and chests, you have nothing to worry about. Interesting. Okay, cool. So I'm using PlayStation controllers. That's why X is the bottom button. Press X to interact with mechanisms. These actions are prohibited. Select blessing. Okay, so I guess we can just pull it. Ah, that's what the counter was doing. Objective complete at the beginning. There are certain... I'm watching the animation. There are certain areas in the monastery that are off limits to inmates, so make sure no one sees you when wandering around them. A red sign will appear at the top of the screen to let you know you're in a forbidden area. Interact with the bush to hide. Huh. So is there like a good... I guess we just gotta run through. Okay, so you don't have to be 100% accurate. Everyone in the garden, time for a walk. Now I can walk around the garden safely. It's allowed. The gate seems to be locked with a key. Alfredo needs to search the surroundings to find it. Okay, so they're holding your hand a little bit, but that's fine. It teaches you about the mechanics of the game, hiding. Yeah, goal, exactly. We have goals in the top left. The screams can be heard in the corridor. To continue, Alfredo must find the key he needs. One corridor key. Yeah, so you gotta hide, right? So talk about the hiding mechanic, the vision mechanic. We need to search for a key. I don't have an oil lamp. Oh, it puffed out the light. So when you interact, you can move left and right between all the things. Curious. Like, what do I have to do to get the key, and where would the key be? Good morning, Father. You seem a bit restless this morning. What's agitating you so? None of your business, old woman. Do tell, how do you know I am a priest? Before me I see an old gossip with many sins to confess. This, an old woman name, is Agnes, and I'm very observant. Fear not, hardly anyone knows your true identity. Someone is very intent on keeping it that way, but you already know that. That poor young lady caught your eye, didn't she? Those scoundrels dragged her out of her cell. I'm worried about her. So, do you know her? Naturally, please let me know if you find out anything. Come back and talk to old Agnes whenever you want, Father. I can be of great help in the future. I'll keep that in mind, Agnes. Thank you for your help. Pleased to meet you. Okay, so she ended up being an ally. What ails you? Do you wish to know your future? Sure. Who are you, old woman? How did you end up here? Witchcraft. Are you saying you're a witch? Please tell me about the poor woman, please. My name is Agnes. I've been watching for some time. I'm very old. I am old, very old. My knees ache, and rheumatism is become my worst enemy. And yet I'm powerful, more than you can imagine. You know, they say with age comes wisdom. Over time, I've learned all kinds of knowledge about herbs, concoctions, prayers, and incantations. I will heal the worst wounds and place curses if I want to. My neighbors didn't understand witchcraft, they said. They nearly killed me. Can you believe it? So they brought me here for my own good, the guards say. Witchcraft, are you saying you're a witch? Oh, Holy Virgin, is the power of mind good or bad? Many call me a witch, and it's been so long, I don't even know myself. My memories are fuzzy. Witches know more than just spells. Philters and potions. Witches make pacts with the devil. That's why they're persecuted and beaten. Ha. My god, did I make a pact with the devil? Did he give me the powers? I don't remember anymore. Damn Agnes. Damn geezer. Well, I'm locked up here anyways. Wait, what was she saying? I promise, I swear, I want to help, heal, and save. Although, well, I don't deny that. I'm given the evil eye more than one undesirable. Tell me about the poor woman, please. Yes, the freckly girl who was taken by those brutes. I'm very worried about her as well. Her name is Virginia. I know her well. She's been my cellmate for several months. Anxious, always shouting. She has several headaches, but she brightens up my days with her high spirits. This morning, the guard came to her to take her away. It wasn't the first time, no, but today was very different, more violent. The poor thing was so scared. She began to shout nonsense. She said she didn't want to go back to that room. She also said she wouldn't hurt her, and that she didn't have what they wanted. She bit one of the guards. They beat her and dragged her out. I couldn't help her. They left her with her early in the morning, though the gardens were being seen. Through the gardens without being seen. Something is going on. For some time now, some of the cells have been emptied when no one is looking. Those who return never speak again. I'm really worried. I tried to figure out where she is with the spell, but it's all a blur. Find her, I beg you. In the meantime, I'll find out all I can. Alright, so that really didn't see you soon. Yeah, so that didn't really add anything that we didn't already know. Okay, so you can crouch. That's interesting. Interact with the furniture and boxes to loot them. Careful, this is a prohibited action. Scrap of stone, garbage, and metal is considered trash. Sure. Oh, you have like a looting system too. Okay, so you can dim the light. I think I heard something. Heard, not seen. That's good. I'll take the key. Keys are different. This is the key Alfredo needed. Now that he has the key, he can leave the garden. Excellent. Okay, you have limited sprint, but it seems like you have a lot of it. Key opened it. Objective complete. Use the key. You can move stealthily behind low objects, avoid being seen by characters on the other side. Striped vision areas indicate that you'll be visible there as long as you move stealthy. Oh, so the striped has meaning. Okay, so that's good to know. So you want to crouch. Each protagonist has a series of negative disorders that define them. For instance, Alfredo's sanity will decrease every time he is near a violent situation or a corpse due to his Christian beliefs. You can interact with buttons. Closed appears to be open from elsewhere. You've been discovered. How? I thought I was under the object. You've been discovered. Suspicion on the character has increased, but you can still escape. You can sprint using the R2 button, look for places to hide, take advantage of nooks and crannies, or lead the pursuers into a trap. Well, that didn't work, did it? This character's been captured, but don't worry. If their suspicion isn't maxed out, the guards will release them safely. Use chases as a distraction to help another character. Oh, so we may have multiple characters at some point. Okay, so good. It just reset what I had. Didn't really seem to burn anything, so we're definitely like in a tutorial mode. Good. Oh, nope, nope. Okay, so that's blocked. I like the visual cue that we can't go through there. Oh, you can hide in the thing. Okay, that's what I did wrong. I was hiding behind it, not in it. So can I fight? Nope. Alright, so when light's red, you're kind of screwed. Okay, I'm at 98, so it's going down very slowly. Can I, like, fight him? Oh, that worked. It's too dark to read. Okay, turn that back on then. I don't have an oil lamp? Oh! So you gotta be careful shutting off stuff. Because now I don't know what it read. Okay, so that's good to know. Over here, Hatman. We can talk for a bit even though you can't see me. Sounds like your voice of a little girl. What are you doing there, little girl? Are you in trouble? No, sir. I'm just playing around. I love exploring the monastery tunnels and hideouts. There are so many. That way, those pesky nuns can't bother me. They'll hardly ever let me play. I'm so sorry. You're a very brave girl. I'm looking for a woman with blonde hair. Have you seen her around? Yes, the bad man took her through the gate. Luckily, I stole their key and left it unlocked. But you had better play with me next time. Promise? Bye. Thanks, little one. Wait a minute. Do you know that woman? Why are you helping me? Seems like she already left. So I just get a free key? The Animus are supernatural beings that roam the monastery at certain times of the day. They are only visible in well-lit areas. If they attack, the victim's sanity will be diminished. Alfredo can paralyze them for a while using his blessing skill. If they attack, the victim's sanity will be diminished. Okay. I was like, I was trying to rummage and I got a pop-up. Crucifix, old objects, presence of the evil in the monastery, can bless with it. It breaks with use. Okay. Oh, and they stack. That's good to know. So you select the skill. Hang on, so I can do this from a distance? Select the skill. Oil lamp. Put on the priest's robes. Aim. Throw with the stun it. Oh, it takes your sanity too. Woof. This game saves automatically. During the tutorial, there are save points between objectives, allowing you to comfortably learn the basic mechanics. Normally, the game saves at the start and end of each day. Yeah, this definitely feels like tutorial mode, but I definitely needed it. To the gallery. The group +1 knowledge. Does it not let me through? There we go. I did have to hit X to confirm there to go through. It wouldn't just let me walk through. The guard's cone of visions are divided into 2 zones. Short and long range. The long range areas is affected by darkness will become striped. As long as you move stealthily within the striped area, you can use will be invisible in the shadows. So I do like that they introduced striping earlier and then they're doubling down on striping now. So double use of the same mechanic. Oh yeah, and we can go this way to see what this is. It's too dark to read. Of course it is. You like run? No. No is that answer. What was that? It might be her. Light and darkness. Take the oil lamp. Alfredo can now tracks Eduardo can follow tracks on the ground, which will be revealed with the light of his lamp. When he follows them, he'll find clues to investigate, revealing new knowledge, objects, or even new paths. I wonder if that consumes the oil, though. Okay. Let's give it a go. Okay, so that's a hiding spot, not... Open windows will turn off nearby lights. Let's try that again. Oh, but we're not following the footsteps. Some kind of clue here? Doesn't look like it. We do get to see these. Which led me to a new object. That wasn't here when I walked by the first time. One of the notes among all of the papers seems useful. The key to the solitary confinement cell should not remain with the rest. We have decided to keep it behind the painting in the lounge. I have to follow this clue. Oh, I was thinking it's the other painting too, the one on the left. And the game auto removes it. So can we light? Oh, you can! South solitary confinement cells, by orders of the Inquisitor, keep dark. Yeah, I bet you that's where the keys are going to be. I wonder what's going to happen since we're going to come in with the light. Huh. So we still have the earlier key too. The keys don't stack, they're different keys. But it's still useful to have them. So can I turn it off? Yeah, put away the oil lamp.
Eduardo was crouched down in a dirty corner. The terror he felt towards the darkness had paralyzed him.
Poor man, what have they done to you? It's such a short cinema to have that, just that little bit. Eduardo trembles on the floor, curled up under the only torch in the cell. My intuition tells me there's something more behind this. I must follow them. This might be my chance to gather evidence about the Inquisitor's schemes and bring them to justice. Eduardo makes sounds, unable to speak. He nods anxiously. I haven't seen you for several days. This explains everything. Be at peace, brother. I remember your fear of the dark. I'll help you leave this cell. I have a lamp. I'm afraid I'm going to need your help. You're the biggest man I know, and your strong arms could be useful. I'm looking for a woman. I think she's in danger. Will you help me? Still trembling, Eduardo smiles, making an affirmative sound. God bless you. Let's get out of here and see what fate awaits us. Oh, new character unlocked. Eduardo. The group doesn't know much about Eduardo. After years of imprisonment, he has become mute and developed remarkable strength to move heavy objects and craft various tools. Skills. Place planks. Eduardo can lift large planks of wood, transport them, and place them from certain areas, creating bridges and granting access to previously inaccessible locations. Thanks to so the different ones. So place planks, throw rubble. What's the point of that? Throw rubble along the way, make a noise all around him. Nearby characters will turn towards the noise in a few moments. Looting in the dark. While in the dark, Eduardo draws his inner strength and searches through chests, boxes, and other objects at astonishing speeds. Eduardo can use a crowbar to force locks and open doors or destroy all kinds of boxes and furniture, but he'll make a lot of noise in doing so. Can also break mirrors. So you can force locks open. But yeah, it's like making a bunch of noise. So you gotta time it out well. So that's neat. Unblock the path with Eduardo to get to the other side. So what, do I like have to touch them? Nope, that's me interacting with the lamp, not Eduardo. Okay, so we have the lamp lit. What is this garbage? Pile of garbage that cannot be sold. However, Eduardo can spend part of the night searching for materials to reuse. Alright, so I'll leave it on Eduardo then. Yeah, here we go. Press up and down to switch between characters. You can open the quick menu with L1. So, Blessing, Priest, and Oil Lamp. What's Priest? Has dedicated his life to the faith. His experience allows him to go unnoticed. As long as he wears the right garments, be careful, some people will recognize him anyways. I wondered what that was for. Okay, his sanity is a little higher, but not his health. Throw rubble. That's the only one allowed. Okay. So I wonder if you can unlock more skills later. When Eduardo stays in the shadows, his sanity greatly diminishes. His mind tormented him, remaining him of the years of spent solitary confinement, with no other company than the darkness and his own thoughts. So darkness is the only thing bad. Oh my gosh, you might have like a team of characters with that sidebar open. Okay, so good thing we lit these earlier. Let's see what else we got. So can we throw? No, we don't have any throwable. All characters can call each other to coordinate their actions. Hold square to increase the call range. Then release so the group members in the area begin to follow you. Oh, so you kind of have like a come and stay. They like sneak by without waiting, or is he gonna turn like right when we get here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, how does this work? So, got Eduardo. So we can just quickly run. Okay, so it only gets one character. And I don't know what you lose sanity or health with that, but we didn't lose pretty much anything. The 2 sanity we lost is from going in that little bit of shadow. Push large objects, interact with it to block, move it. I can't move in that direction. That's fine. I was like, is it a story or a guy that's gonna hurt us? Jeremias. Shush. This way, father. Huh? Who? Oh. My apologies, brother. I know we shouldn't be here. We must have gotten lost. Turns to Eduardo. Calm down, my friend. Everything's fine. Backs away in fear. No need to apologize. We have a common goal. I'm looking for that poor woman as well. I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, no wonder they call him Grimoso. His presence is revolting and his breath is foul. However, seeing the other inmates bow before him is funny. Haha. The guards took the girl to the cell on the opposite side of the chamber. I would follow you, but the brothers are not allowed to enter. I know you can do it. I must go. I don't feel well. I don't know if I can trust him. Who can a friar serve but God? At least I know where I should go. Did he mention a stone? The guard is preventing us from entering the cell. You're strong, my friend. You could throw some rubble to make some noise to distract them. I think we can find some in that room.
umbino Texis. Drenia salvo sequen.
Thanks to his enormous strength, the drawer can throw rubble a long way, making noise all around him. Nearby characters run towards the noise for a few moments. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so this has wood. So we're going to let Eduardo take that. Which is a little annoying as a game mechanic that you have to re-wait. I get it because it's supposed to be like a stealth game. But I wish... oh, I need a crowbar. I wish it would let you instant do it after you did it once. Nope, nope, I don't want to turn it off. What does this symbol mean? It's like either a rat climb or like a us climb. That's funny. Oh, I can't read. Oh my gosh. Does this matter? Promenade Hall. The presence of inmates is permitted, provided that they are under the supervision of a guard. So that's interesting. So you really can't read then. The inmates of the monastery are familiar with Eduardo, and they are not as suspicious of him as they are a newcomer like Alfredo. Even if he carries out forbidden actions, the inmates will not shout out or report to him. So, how does that work then? Okay. So they're hinting at this is the character to get the rubble. Huh, follow the instructions to achieve the objective. Okay. But just to make sure, we're going to throw him in here. Yep. Does that help? Or is he just within sound range? Yeah, I guess I gotta be crouching. Very strange. Mechanics definitely feel loose. Alright, now let's see if we can grab everything. So, how do we... Okay, here we go. So now we can go here. We're ready to run. L2 to aim. That didn't do anything. Yeah, I get the instructions, but like the aiming and stuff is weird. Okay, now how much of this is it going to make me redo? We see inventory. Okay, so I have to check inventory. You gotta be kidding me. So I gotta do all of that all over again? I'm not a fan of that. I don't like the fact that if you mess up a little, it makes you redo all of this. How do I put you out? It's interesting. So I have to like touch it, stop, crouch, touch it again. And then also come over here. Is there an inventory way to like drop? Not really. So I think there should be a save mechanic to where, like, if we get to this far, I wish we had a save point. Especially because I feel like we're still in the tutorial area. Right now, it's pretty punishing if you mess this up, which we've been doing. Okay. So L2 to aim. Much better. Bro. Okay, so only one saw it. Okay, let's try this. You make it? Alright, so that counted. Thank goodness. Looking at Eduardo, this is not the woman we are looking for. He whines, straining his throat. What are you standing there for? Get me out of here, you bastards. I won't let you do to me what you did to her. Shrinks back in fear. Calm down, girl. We're friends. We're not here to do you any harm. Has a blonde woman been here? We're looking for her. Sorry, I'm a little tense. My name is Lenora. I saw how you were mistreating that poor girl and I couldn't help but intervene. Damn them. Have you been fighting the guards? Good God. I'm not scared of them. That's what I thought. I'm Alfredo. And this is my friend, Eduardo. Sorry we can't go into more detail, but we're trying to help the woman you're talking about. Then get me out of here. I want to rescue that poor girl. Those brutes have stored my things in the box on top of the scaffold. I can use the lockpicks inside to open the cell lock. Very well, Lenora. We accept your help. Your bravery will be of great aid in our quest. Wait here while we get your things. But please, do not hurt anyone else. New character. Lenora is not afraid to resort to violence. She can stun guards with blows or even kill them with their knife. Oh my gosh. On the other hand, her violence keeps the group's morale high. So she can use the wooden plank to knock him out. Nice. The victim will be knocked unconscious for a while. She can also use it to destroy mirrors. Murder those she considers her enemies with their knife. However, when doing so, she cannot help but feel remorse. Her victims will take several days to be replaced. Oh, so we might have to like go to the same area more than once over days. So there's gonna be a day mechanic as well. Here we go, climb wall. This is why notice I said that's like a we climb or rat climb. Yeah, that's what the little notch on the side of the wall is for. Any of the walls can stop Lenora from achieving what she set out to do. She can climb up and down certain walls if they have the proper type of grip, such as vines or ledges. Lockpick to unleash the locks and padlocks silently. A surprising skill for a young woman of the wealthy family, though perhaps not so much given with her father as a watchmaker. Okay, good. So we actually got in through here. The lock seems to be quite poor quality. So can we just straight lockpick it? Oh, we can. Oh, I need lockpicks. I guess a no then. Oh, okay, so you can push and climb. Okay, so this is just saying it's a designated area to move. So can we transfer these then? lockpicks were here. Now you have to give them to Lenora through the bars so she can use them. Yeah, I was gonna jump down this way to see if that would work. I don't think the game would really let you. So, what? Go this way? Okay, so hang on. This is a cool game mechanic. They have different images for whose inventory you're gonna access. So I dig that. I really like that. So now can we just lockpick? Is this gonna eat the lockpick? I mean, I guess we don't have a choice. We gotta use it. Man, it does take a long time though. Yeah, -1 lockpick, so it does burn it. Interact with other party members to exchange items. Move both characters close to the gate to exchange lockpicks. Yeah, we did that already. Break is over. Let's get to work. Is this where the murdering starts, or is we gonna try to use rocks to get through? Don't worry, I'll take care of those guards. Yeah, that's what I thought. Return her belongings. Okay, so let's start here. We want the oil lamp out. Made the oil lamp. Okay, so it did work there. So this is Alfredo's ability. And while we do that, she's gonna go murder him. If Lenora has a wooden plank in her inventory, she can use it to hit the guard with all of her might. The victim will be knocked unconscious for a while. So I'm assuming it burns a plank. Yeah. Lenora's knife. Lenora treasures it with great pride. It belonged to her brother, but this is more than just a keepsake. This peeled knife is lethal in her hands. So I don't know if it's going to let us use it or not. Oh, well, assassinate. So I know they hinted at knocking out, but I'm really curious about this mechanic. Lenora underwater can drag bodies. Hide them in the container so they can't be found. Okay, now I'll knock them out. Because I want to test out the hide body mechanic. When a character is knocked unconscious, they'll wake up after a while. However, if the character is dragged into a hiding place, they will not come out for the rest of the day. Yeah, so that hints at a day mechanic. Oh, both. That's what they had. Got our plank back, which is excellent. Just throw them in here. Lenora is terribly afraid of fire. That's odd. Getting too close to it damages her mind, and furthermore, it stops her from performing violent actions, such as attacking the guards. The closer she gets to the flames, the more she suffers. Open the door leading to the north wing. Oh, there's the door. So I guess we have to use a character. So can we like, hey man. Then so he got hit, but then hit back anyways. I need lockpicks. Okay. Hi again, it's me, your friend. What devilry is this? Where's that voice coming from? Relax, I know her. It's that you again, little girl? What are you doing here? You'll get into trouble if the guards see you. Wait, there's a girl in the hole? Here I am. Yes, don't worry. They'll never find me here. Haha. My friend Agnes asked me to follow you. She wants me to tell her all the juicy details. Agnes, she's such an old gossip. But I'm glad she's your friend. Tell us, have you seen that woman again? Virginia? I saw her a while ago, running away from the guards. She lost them in that room with the big columns. I think there's a tunnel in one of the walls. What's going on here? It's hard to explain. We don't have time to waste. The girl seems to have left again. Eduardo smiles. So can we, like, just kill him? So we knocked out one. I want to see what killing one does. Beware of the consequences of murder. Every time Lenora kills someone, whether with her knife or pistol, she inflicts a wound on herself in an attempt to assuage her remorse. Ugh, so she's like a cutter. That's unfortunate. I didn't realize you'd lose health over this. You can search the bodies of stunned or dead. So there is an incentive to not just kill everyone. Oh, follow instructions to achieve the objective. I don't know what I did wrong there. Oh my gosh, we're back to here. So this may be one of the few games I actually put into story mode just because I don't like having to restart. You know, if I'm trying to do step 1 through 10, I get lost on 4. I hate having to redo the same 4 steps every time. Oh yeah, what does this say?
Gracia plena.
Gallery. Okay, so it did give me back the health at the very least. Alright, so we definitely want not assassinate. Knock out. So then we pickpocketed. Body. Then let's get back to Alfredo to see where this is going. Follow the instructions to achieve the objective. What the heck? So it's not liking what I'm doing. Okay, let's do the literal instructions then and not try to explore. Open the door leading to the north wing. Yep. I will only touch the lamp. Random achievement for subduing characters on repeat. That's what the noise was. Oh, so that's nice. So if you've looted the character once, it'll let you open it back up immediately. Or because it was blank. Okay, so this is the fire bit. How did we handle this? So we could just walk up to it, right? Okay, so the fire terrifies her. So let's see if we can, like, set up a trap then. Oh my god, why? Okay. Am I timed or something? Is there some hidden objective I'm not familiar with? Let's just, like, do this. So I don't, like, waste a ton of steps. What was that all about? Why did I retaliate previously? let's see if we can try this again. So weird. I don't know why it let me retaliate beforehand, but not now. Alright, let's have her be here. Him be here. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't move fast enough. I mean, 44 is just where he's at this point. Alright, we'll go the long way. I guess I could just try running straight through. Is he gonna follow? Nope. Very strange. So we read through all this before. Alright, so next time we can skip since we know that's the full info. Open the door leading to the north wing. You can search the bodies of stunned characters, yep. Then we can throw them over here. So that's lockpick, which we don't want to burn. She can read, that's good to know. Inmate Lenora Guzman has a violent streak. She'll recognize her by the pretty red dress. Her family's generous contributions let her keep her attired during her confinement. So I'm guessing the point of that was the lockpicks for the door. Okay, let's see if we can get him. Oh, we can't get him to go up there because she had a climb. Alright, let's lockpick then. I was gonna have him break open the lock, but they thought of that because she had to climb up there. Take the cash. Nice. If I had, so I did leave anything in there. I can now everybody's accessible to it again. Okay, so they can see. Does he have something? He has throw rubble. He has oil lamp. Sure. Kind of on our own again. Thinking of how I can do this. I don't think I can move fast enough. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I can run away from the fire and knock him out. Okay, let's go. Go faster, please. Yeah, it doesn't work. What happens when she gets hit? Okay, we're down at least. Let's see if we can line this up a little bit better then. You come here. Hopefully that's knockout and not stab. Oh, thank God. I just kind of hit the button. So rubble. We did run out of planks. Okay, so now we can move the body. Oh, he's getting attacked because of darkness? Maybe that's a very little bit of darkness. Dang, already down to 32. That's rough. Okay, good. He's in there. I need a crowbar. Alright, you stand next to the fire. You come here. Good, now I can light the lamp. I'm like holding my breath to see if this restarts the mission. As far as I can see, there is a button hidden behind this tile. It seems to connect to the pyre above. Now we can turn it off. That's kind of cool. Why did I have to go through all that work if it let me shut off the pyre? Oh my gosh, he's gonna die. So to go through all that work when I could have just shut the pyre off. But it reset when I tried to do it. Whatever, we're through it. If I have to redo this, I now know I have that as an option. But I was wondering why I had to, like, lure them away to knock them out.
Vexor lumix, larax ulventuorix.
Careful, the room is protected by 2 guards.
Forandrimanexol, utris volten nexur.
We must find a way to cross the chasm. If we put the pyres, I'll charge of this. Use R1 to change the camera zoom. That's kind of nice. I'm on 2 right now, but 3 was nice for what we need to do. Our door can lift large planks of wood, transport them, and place them in certain areas, creating bridges to previously inaccessible areas. Inaccessible areas. So this is saying we're going to take some rubble, which we're not. And then we're not taking any of that either. That's nice that you have the oil lamp and can use the oil lamp. Really? How is this gonna work? Alright, that actually worked well. It's the first time. Trying to like get these guys out of here. Yeah, see, he hits him back. How the heck does that work? Oh, I'll take it. I don't think there's another hiding spot. Fabric. It could be useful for crafting items and tools. Sure. We'll just leave him out here, I guess. Alright, real question. We already left somebody inside, doesn't fit. Okay. Alright, so we can just leave him out here. We'll see how well that works or doesn't work. He needs light, she needs darkness. So we'll leave him next to the light. who are the light. Alright, and then we need her to cross over here. Now we can kind of do this weird creeping game. Now see, here's a place where we can hide the dead bodies. Oh, but not the fire. I didn't see the fire. Really? He's awake already? Alright. Alright, we're just gonna switch to her. He got freaked out by that little bit of darkness. I don't know why she's freaking out. Oh, his fire? Are you kidding me? It's like you can't win. Alright, that works. Just running through. Grabbing these. That works. Now, since we have the investigation, we'll see what's back here. Oh, but he can't deal with bodies? So much to remember. It's like everybody has something that they're dealing with. Corpse. Alright, she's just gonna take it, but the other guy can use it. Yeah, we can just give it to him. Okay, cool. I do like the shared inventory mechanic. So who's where? Okay, we already have a body in there. I was about to say, can we not just knock him out? Hopefully we get more planks, because we're using them quite a bit. Good. Speaking of. Oh, yeah. So then we gotta shut that so we can light things. She likes the darkness. We may or may not come back for you, big guy. What's behind here? The game is afoot. I can hardly believe it. The girl's right. There seems to be a hidden tunnel behind this tapestry. Really? Oh, no way. So it's a secret tunnel. That's what the achievement was. It said the game is afoot. Oh, wow. So it just took everybody from where they're at. Looks like some kind of trap door. It could connect to another part of the monastery. No doubt Virginia has gone through here. Let's go in. Stammers affirmatively. So this is like a stealth puzzle team-up game. This is interesting. Go to the main square. Okay, so let's not go down right away. Yeah, I'm not sure what was up then. So... Oh, I see it. So we had the climb up left of the wall. Let's see what that is real quick. So... I thought we had to go up this ladder. I did not see we could climb up here. Then once we're up here, it's kind of like, now what, right? So this had to be the only option. Go to the main square. So that's a cool way to get out of the tutorial then. Hello friends, did you find the trapdoors too? I went through one once. Once you're in, they go very, very far. You again, the squirrel's an adventurer. Smiles. Listen, please, I have news. Agnes wants to talk to you. She's in the square. You need to go through the hole in the wall, Virginia. I need to go through the hole in the wall. Virginia has covered it with plants. Virginia, then we're on the right track. She must be close. I must go back to my room. The nuns are about to return. Bye. Interact with the furniture and objects to loot them. Yeah, everything's a prohibited action at this point. Ooh, this is the crowbar though, so this is for him. So he can actually like break open doors and the like then. Yep, take all. Yep, using a crowbar, Dorada can open nailed shut blue containers, pick locks and traps, knock down some walls to tear out planks blocking the way. Use a crowbar to knock down the next wall. So I wonder if it's actually going to use the crowbar or if this is a permanent item. Probably use it would be my guess. Yeah, one worn crowbar. So can we chat with people? Looks like we're in the market, but I assumed we're back to the monastery. Cough, cough, cough. Oh, cough, cough. Down throat. Cough, cough. There's Agnes. Quick, we must talk to her. Cough, cough. Oh, my throat. Cough. Little Amelia sent us. Oh, are you alright? Here you go. Speak up. Agnes sent us. Minus 2 plants. Oh, we don't have plants. Little Amelia sent us. Oh, are you alright? Cough, cough, cough. Oh, dear God. Cough, cough. Another coughing fit. Cough, cough, cough. Important information, but please help. But won't let me talk. I need plants. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Just some plants. A concoction to soothe my throat. It seems I will not be able to speak until her coughing subdues. Come back with enough plants. Okay, so at least they're not going to die. Often the same objective can be completed in different ways. For example, you can give Agnes any of the plants that can be found around the square to soothe her cough. Put away the oil lamp. And we want to use the priest just so we can get plants and the people won't call the guards. We'll get to that in a sec. Sisters, deposit any weeds or other wild plants you find in the garden here. Some may be useful for making herbal teas and medicines. They'll be collected regularly. So now we can do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, at least I don't have to do the crowbar action. So we can just start here. That's interesting that he stared at me, then one of the inmates moved. Then he looked at the inmates and not us. The upper courtyard is completely off limits to nuns and inmates. For security reasons, a royal soldiers guarding the entrance to the upper cells. Soldiers attack with rifles from afar and stay on their routes, ignoring the chocolate. Attacking from behind won't work. You'll need a good distraction to avoid detection. Woof. So they're like super soldiers. Closed appears to open from elsewhere. So it looks like a... Oh, we can just climb up here. That's good the guy up top can't get to us. Climb down. Okay. So I think that gives us 2 plants, so we can continue on. Here you go. Speak up. Amelia sent us. Mixes the plants in the bowl and drinks hurriedly. Glug glug. Ah, thank you, thank you, my dears. I feel much better. Bravo, the little Amelia. She managed to warn you in time. She can be a valuable ally. I see that our dear father Alfredo has made new friends. My trip has been fruitful too. It seems that our paths have led us to the square. Virginia was not the only one to be abducted. She's talked of others being kidnapped in recent weeks. They returned a few days later, completely mute. Oh, I heard the guards, they were interrogating her to find out what she was keeping a valuable object, some kind of jewel or stone. Luckily, she escaped. We need. Oh, did Amelia steal it? We need to find her before they do, but I lost track of her. But all is not lost. Amelia has more information to give you. She's waiting for you in her room and from the other side of the nun's gardens. I bribed one of them to leave the gate open. Run, we can't waste any time. So is this lootable? No. Okay. So reach Amelia's bedroom. Door leads to the locked post full of guards. I can't go in. The door is open. I won't. The door is locked. I won't. It won't open. Let's grab this if we can. Now that the guards are gone. Yeah, just take it all. We'll switch out stuff later. Good, the other guys taken away. Guards, guards. So I do like the fact that these seem to be like little save points. So I do like that. Right where you wanted you. Haha. We're gonna have to fight? We've been making a scene for a while now. Oh. Take them to Alfredo's cell. They won't take our eyes off them. The day is over. Confinement takes its toll. Negative 12 sanity. Poor Virginia, thank you for... Lenora, poor Virginia, thank you for telling us everything that happened, Father. But are you alright? Those bastards beat us mercilessly. I'll finish them off. Sorry, I need to calm down. Groans in pain. Calm down, daughter. Your anger will consume you. It seems we'll all share my cell now. The guards decided to lock us together after the recent incidents. This place is depressing, but I accept your company, friends. Tell us, Father, how did you end up here? I find it hard to believe that they locked up a priest in this madhouse. Approaches with interest. Although it may not seem it, I was invited by the friars. My knowledge of medicine is well known from the travels as a missionary, and they needed help treating the inmates. But all I found was corruption. After some investigations, I discovered that the Inquisitor was locking up innocents, accused of insanity or of being possessed, behind the friars' backs. In other words, they were paying the Inquisitor to lock up certain people. When I tried to denounce it, I myself was branded a madman and imprisoned. And you, Lenora, why are you here? I'm from a family of watchmakers and had a good education, but my outbursts of rage became more and more frequent and violent. My parents decided to send me here in hoping I might recover. But what redemption can I find? But what redemption can I find here? Caged like a dog, I'm burned this monastery to the ground. Sorry. What do we know about a big fellow? Little is known about our Eduardo. He's been here longer than any of the other inmates. He is mute with a disturbed mind, but he's a great craftsman. His creations and strength can help with our plans. Smiles awkwardly, looking proud. It seems that friendship has blossomed between you during the time. You speak of our plans, but will we get to work without being seen by the guards? When I was trying to escape, I dug a tunnel out of the cell for months. What I found on the other side, however, was not freedom, but an old, walled-up room invisible from the outside. I kept it hidden from the guard's eyes. We can use it to work unobserved, my friends, but first we must find Virginia. Time is of the essence. All at night, all inmates must return to their cells. This is the perfect time to manage the group, heal your wounds, craft new items, sell goods. Each character can help the group in different way through their unique actions. So this is neat. So this is a good use of the day-night mechanic. So Eduardo's... Okay, so we can do crafting or volunteer work. Volunteer work can get forgiveness of his and his companions' offenses during the day through his hard work at the cost of his own health. Alfredo belongs to the Jesuit order and has been a missionary and thus knows how to treat many wounds. With this knowledge and clean bandages, the group's health is in good hands. Oh, that's with Alfredo. So that's caring for others. He can heal. Among the pages, indecipherable from many books, are filled to the brim with all kinds of knowledge. By candlelight, Alfredo can study them to gain knowledge. So crafting, volunteer work. So it's forgiveness at the cost of health. Eduardo's great ingenuity enables him to make various objects from materials collected by the group. He can immerse himself in his work with no break and create anything from bandages to lockpicks. Every evening recital. When Laura plays her violin, a sense of hope spins through the group and their sanity improves. However, the more it is used, the greater the risk of the violin breaking. Oh no. The guards don't normally forget who caused them trouble, but with the right amount of Maravendes, which I'm guessing is gold, they can ease their suspicions for the group. A network of favors extended well beyond that anyone would acknowledge in the monastery. Lenora is aware of this. The group will get money in exchange of giving objects to the guards. Okay, good, and we can see the stats. So nobody is really damaged, but everybody has sanity damaged. So I'm guessing I can get forgiveness. So we kind of want crafting, right? Any object can be used in the hands of the skilled craftsman. Eduardo can create all kinds of gadgets and tools with the materials the group collects. So we have 2 lockpicks, but no parts. We have 6 fabrics. We can make bandages. These little traps were originally designed for mice, but perhaps Amelia can find a way to use them in her mischievous deeds. So we don't have parts. Okay, so parts seems to be a common part. Worn crowbar is also fabric. That's odd. We can use rubble. And then rope. It's also fabric. Worn pistol. This matchlock pistol is in a starry state. It will rattle and break when fired, but that bullet could be decisive. It's a lot of wood. So it's hard to know what you need. So I'm guessing let's make 1 pistol. And make like 2 crowbars. So now we have 3. Guessing that's okay. And then do evening recital. As their sanity improves. So it says everybody gets plus 30. Sure. Watch, will break right off the bat. Healing for the soul. Okay, perfect. Oh, and they have their little energy at top. So she's done. She could either do evening recital or the other 2. Whereas Eduardo can still do crafting because we crafted 3. So you could do one of these. And Alfredo could either care for others or study. So we really have to be careful about sanity. What's on the night? Select characters for the following days. Okay, so you're limited to 3 characters. Start the day. Trapdoor behind the wall. Deployment. Choose the trapdoor which the wall of the group will appear. Main square. The square is bustling with life. Okay, so it does tell you the kind of people you're going to see too. Now you must decide how to continue. The game will no longer take you back to a save point when you are discovered. Press to open the objectives menu to check your progress. You can disable the tutorials in the settings menu. Get information from Amelia. Okay, so let's... Okay, so now tutorial's off. Now you see we have a time in the bottom left. We have a bunch of sanity. Press to activate tactical pause. From there you can access the pause options, view control settings, and exit the game, as well as move the camera and swap characters and skills. Use it to plan your next move. So what, shit's gonna hit the fan? Is that what you're about to tell me? What ails you, or do you wish to know your future? Who are you, old woman? How'd you end up here? Witchcraft about this poor woman? Where can we find Amelia? Please tell us what you have found out again. My dear child is in her room now, doing the homework and chores set by her and the nuns. Ha! That's how they keep her under control. She's a little devil. Her room is on the other side of the nuns' gardens, next to the tower. I bribed one of them to leave the gate open. Hurry up, hurry up. Please tell us what you have found out again. Virginia was not the only one abducted. Are other beings kidnapped in recent weeks. The return is later completely mute. Okay, so they're recapping what we already know. So... Interesting. So we can get open that blue crate, but at what cost? Okay, this is a prohibited area as well. Alright, let us see what we can get into. Oh, sorry, I was checking time, if that killed sound. Alright, let us go through here. Yeah, so you can disengage right away if you try to do something. And there's the little hiding spots for the guards, too. Okay, so he's a guard, but I think the brown-robed people are also, like, in on it, right? Like, they're also not helping. Yeah, I think I heard something. So it seems like both of them are in on it. You give... Okay, so she already has planks. If I just start knocking out people... Yeah, because I have to knock out them and them. And there's only one hiding spot. What's over here since they're already asked? Open, appears to open from elsewhere. The guards have closed the doors to the dorms. We'll need some lockpicks or a crowbar to force it open. Oh, so the nuns are bad. Okay, so ringing the bell doesn't seem to be too terrible. Oh, never mind. This is gonna end poorly, isn't it? Didn't get the door either. Oh, so it costs your health. Okay. And a sight. Alright, so that gives you an idea of the stakes at play. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this is very challenging. You may have to save scum or figure out like how to get around these consequences. Um, this may be one of the few games I'd recommend doing story mode first, so you can get a feel of everything, know all the mechanics, know all the characters, then escalate as there. If you're into hard games though, or if you're into stealth games, this game definitely does scale well. Tutorial felt easy, this feels challenging, and we're on the normal setting. So if you want the harder difficulty, more props to you. Yeah, game seems fun. I don't know if it's my kind of game. I'm more of an RPG kind of guy or sandbox kind of guy. But if you like stealth, if you like the setting of the Inquisitor, if you like puzzle-esque kind of games with your stealth, this definitely scratches that itch. Check it out. It's on Epic free right now for a week. I'll put the details in the bottom. And if you like these kind of videos, make sure to like and subscribe. All right. Have a good night, everyone.